Hi everybody, Lisa Gold with Act Outside the Box, back once again for the final 3 steps in my 9-part system to help you advance your career quickly. You know, we're tired of it being slow, aren't we? We want it all yesterday. We want a microwave career. We want it done in 60 seconds. It does take time, you guys. I don't know where we got the idea that we needed to reach where we're going quickly, because once you get there, then you're going to start over again. That's why to have a system in place, because once you go through the system, you just repeat the system over and over and over again. So it's really kind of looking at the journey, not necessarily the goal, but you want to reach the goals. So here's the system to do it. Are you ready? So steps 7, 8, and 9 in my 9-part system to advance your career quickly are this. Number 7 is, what's my next step? Now, I'll go back and review the first 6 steps, and that might make a little bit more sense, but what's my next step? You know, too many actors in the world out there, first of all, don't have a system, and don't compartmentalize the system that they do have if they have one, which 99.9% don't. But they don't often say, what's my next step? They don't take a look around and go, here's where I'm at now, what do I do next? Most actors that I know, except you, because we're creating a community where we're not most actors, take stock of where they're at and then realize from where they are to where they want to go, sometimes the next step wasn't in their plan. But you need to identify and then take the next step. Now, the great thing about this next step in my system, step number 8, is what adjustments can I make? I said it before, the best laid plans. What is it? God laughs when people make plans, something like that. I'm not sure of the quote exactly. But life is happening when other people are planning. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Look it up and email me. But the point is this. The 8th step in this system is, what adjustments can I make? What do I look back after these first 7 steps and see, okay, this is all good to go, but now if I make a few adjustments, just to reach that objective in this part of the larger process, that's a winning formula. So that's step number 8 in my 9-part system. And step number 9, are you ready? Are you ready? Say, what's step number 9, Lisa? Celebrate! What I love about celebrating when you reach your objective, when you reach your goal, is that it anchors the win. Too many people, when they finally get to where they're going, don't stop and take stock of the accomplishment. And what's really great is when you get that energetically in your body by celebrating, by acknowledging, by, I don't know, buying a candy bar, throwing a party, buying yourself a flower, going to a movie, whatever way you choose to celebrate your win gets anchored, and your body and your spirit and your mind gets used to it, and it provides the motivation for you to go out and repeat the system again. So let me go through the whole system as a review, because I'm very much into review. So the number 1 is, what's your goal? What's your objective? Clearly defined. Number 2, what's the plan to get there? A very thoughtful, laid out, step-by-step action plan. Number 3, what resources do I have in play? What resources do I need to help me reach this objective? Number 4, what obstacles or challenges might come up? Let's think about that in advance of starting, right? What obstacles or challenges might come up? Step number 5, what's my feedback system? What's my measuring or monitoring system for me to find out if my plan is working or if I need to maybe correct and continue? So that's number 5. Number 6, am I communicating clearly? Did you hear what I said? You'll find that out by asking. Whether it's a team of people, whether it's somebody you're speaking to directly, and it just depends on what the communication is, but find out if the communication is clear. Muddled communication can screw up the whole thing. Number 7, I'm going to check my notes. Yes, what's my next step? After you've done the first 6 steps, communicating clearly, there's going to be another step. What's my next step? Examine where you are and take the next step to get you close. The next step in the plan that you laid out in number 2. What's my next step? Then number 8 is, what adjustments can I make? Are there any adjustments that I could make that will help it be easier, help it be quicker, help it be more fun? What adjustments can be made to my plan? And then number 9 is celebrating when you reach the objective, to anchor that win, to motivate you to repeat this process over and over and over and over and over again. Isn't the obtaining of work in our business a process? We look for the audition opportunity. We go to the audition. We have a callback. We book it. There might be some negotiation going on. Then you have the rehearsal. Then you do the project. And then you have the finished result. And then you start it all over again. So there's already a process. And I'm giving you a system so that you can advance this process more quickly. You can lay this system down on almost everything, but we're going to lay it down on your career. So I hope you enjoyed this installment of my video blog for Act Outside the Box. Join me again next week when we'll be talking about, I don't know what. See you then.